All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Thursday, April 9th, 2026, and let's dive into our video for this afternoon. Taking a look firstly at our regional map, and we do have some scattered rain and snow showers out here in eastern South Dakota, into Minnesota, eastern Nebraska, and Iowa. Have a look at the radar picture. You can see I put a loop on the radar map, and you can see it's all moving in an easterly direction. So this activity is, again, very scattered in nature, but it is widespread. Up here into northeastern South Dakota, Aberdeen, Mobridge, over towards Sisseton, Webster, Gettysburg, Bowdle, Eureka, all seeing snow here up in northeastern South Dakota. So be on alert for that, as again, we are dealing with snow up there. But other than that, everywhere else, we're looking at rain showers across Minnesota, Minneapolis area, down into Iowa. A large chunk of Iowa is seeing rain this afternoon, and it extends again into eastern South Dakota, into eastern Nebraska as well. So this activity is expected to continue as we go throughout the rest of your Thursday. But as we head into tonight, the activity is expected to fade out. Now, looking at the temperature map, this is what the current temperatures are showing, and we are seeing quite the contrast in temperatures. We have all the way up north, we have 30 degrees in Aberdeen. That's it. We're at 30 in Mobridge and Aberdeen. That is way below average for this time of the year. That's more than 20 degrees below average. And, you know, we got 39 in Pierre, 41 in Brookings, 45 in Sioux Falls. That's close to 10 degrees above average for this time of the year, below average. And 45 in Rapid City. Now, down into Nebraska, we are seeing significantly warmer weather. We're at 61 in North Platte, 55 in Grand Island. Then you got 75 degrees in Scotts Bluff. So that's where all the warm air is. McCook is at 72. Now, Beatrice at 66, and we have 45 in Omaha. Into Iowa, we're at 46 in Des Moines. We're at 48 in Mason City, 50 in Fort Dodge. We're at 59 in Cedar Rapids, 46 in Spencer. Into Minnesota, we are in the 30s and 40s, 36 in Duluth, 48 in Minneapolis, 41 in Marshall, 48 in Rochester. So we are seeing a cooler day today than what we saw yesterday. You know, yesterday we were widespread in the 50s and 60s, and today we're cooler. But we're going to start going back the other way again. We're going to start to warm things up as we head into your weekend, and we're going to get to all the details of your forecast here. All right, we're going to get back to our weather video in just a moment, but first, sponsorship opportunities out there. We are looking for sponsors, so if you are interested in partnering with T-Storm Chasers and becoming a sponsor with us, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we're also launching our new weather call system that is available now. Highly recommend. Sign up. It's $15 for a whole year, and you get life-saving phone calls from us here at T-Storm Chasers. It is a GPS-based system, so any warnings that are issued in your area during severe weather events such as tornadoes, severe weather, and flood events, any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, you will receive a phone call within seconds from us at T-Storm Chasers, giving you guys life-saving information. If you're interested, sign up today. Go to the website at tscalert.org. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so as we dive into the latest on the European model, this is a look at our future radar outlook. So for the rest of today, we are expecting to see the activity that we have going on right now is being shown here. So as we go throughout the evening hours into the overnight hours, this rain is expected to, again, fizzle out as we go throughout tonight. And then as we head into tomorrow, we have a high pressure that will be over our region. And as a result, we're going to remain dry tomorrow. So tomorrow is that in-between day. We're going to be seeing, again, the precip is today. Then we're going to be seeing a break tomorrow. So the break in the action is tomorrow. Tomorrow actually looks like a pretty nice day for mid-April. We're looking at temperatures into the upper 50s to low 60s, and it's going to be sunny and little to no wind. So tomorrow is actually looking like a fairly nice day. But then on Saturday, the weather pattern changes once again, and we start to introduce more chances for rain and precip. As you can see here, by Saturday, you can see scattered rain across the region, and some pockets of heavy rain could be possible if you're caught underneath one of these heavier cells here. But it does look like Saturday night, we're looking at rain, maybe even some rumbles of thunder on Saturday. We could see some thunderstorms hanging around the region. And then as we head into Sunday, it does look like Sunday we kind of get a break in the action, and we're not looking at a whole lot going on, but there will be rain and thunderstorms around our region, up into North Dakota, into Minnesota, even Iowa on Sunday. And then we watch next week. It does look like, at least the beginning part of next week, at least Monday into Tuesday, look to be a couple of days to watch very closely for some rough weather that could potentially occur for our region. On Monday, you can see right here, look at that. Look what pops up. That is a thunderstorm, and there could even be severe weather. I'll get to the severe weather graphic in just a minute, but it does look like there will be enough energy to supply thunderstorms and maybe even severe weather across our region on Monday. So that is something we're going to keep a close eye on, and it looks like we are going to activate our storm chasers on Monday for the first chase of the season. Looks to be on Monday. And so we'll keep you guys covered. We will be going live as well. On Tuesday, we are seeing more rain and thunderstorm activity and amount of severe weather. It just depends on how it all shakes out. If the low pressure sits just right, if it kind of hangs around, we could be looking at another round of severe weather and thunderstorms across the region, as you can see there. A lot still to sift through with this forecast, so nothing is set in stone, nothing's final at this point. Things are still subject to change. That is the nature of how these things work with the model runs several days out. So you need to be weather aware, though. You need to be paying attention to the weather as we go throughout the rest of the week into by the time we get towards Monday into Tuesday. And, severe weather season is upon us now for our region. It is April, after all. We definitely can get severe weather around here in April. And it looks like we might be getting our first event of the season Monday into Tuesday. We'll see what happens latter part of next week. There's some hints suggesting more activity towards the middle of April, but it does look like the main days to watch is going to be this weekend into early next week. All right, so let's look at the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. Have a look at your screen. This is the severe weather outlook map, and you can see the marginal risk in green. Yellow is slight risk, and it includes mainly Kansas, but we're also watching southeastern Nebraska into southwest Iowa as well. So slight risk includes Auburn, Beatrice, Superior in Nebraska. So far southeastern Nebraska for today, we're going to watch for severe weather potential. And then we get a break again on Friday. And then on Saturday, this is your day 3 outlook. There is a marginal risk of severe weather for far southwestern Iowa into Nebraska. Have a look here. North Platte, Grand Island, Omaha, all included there in that marginal risk of severe weather. Now for Sioux Falls, for the surrounding regions, we are seeing a general thunderstorm risk. So we're not expecting severe weather on Saturday. How about Sunday? Well, it looks like the severe weather is going to be south on Sunday. So we are going to get a break. It looks like we're not going to see any severe weather on Sunday. However, Monday looks to be the day to watch for severe weather potential across our region. As you can see here, the areas in yellow, those are the spots we're going to be watching very closely. It goes all the way from Texas all the way up into Minnesota and Wisconsin. But look at it includes eastern South Dakota and eastern Nebraska, as well as southern Minnesota and Iowa. All of Iowa is included in this. So this is the day 5 outlook for Monday. So you guys need to be aware. If you're anywhere in these yellow areas, you need to be getting prepared for this event. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that's for sure going to happen. Nothing is set in stone. But it does show a 15% outlined in yellow. And then there's another risk. We're not done. We have another severe weather risk for Tuesday for portions of our region. Southeastern Nebraska into a large chunk of Iowa. So Omaha, Des Moines, Waterloo, all included there for Tuesday as well. So that is the latest there. Now, there's even a day 7. We have 7 days in a row of severe weather outlooks. That is not common. That does not happen every day. So that's a fairly rare occurrence in and of itself. Now, into next Wednesday, this is the day 7 outlook. Again, it goes from Texas all the way up into the upper Midwest region. This does include eastern Iowa, so we are going to continue to watch this very closely and pay attention as we head into next week. But gearing up here for multiple days, multiple rounds of severe weather. So that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button and drop a comment down below. We want to hear from you guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our future videos. And also check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok so you don't miss any of our content over there. And with that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.